Hey guys, how's it going? My name is always, and welcome back to Terraria, the melee only challenge. Of course, pirates would come the second I start recording. Oh man. So we've got a little bit to do before they get here, so let's just jump into that real quick. First of all, I did a little bit of farming off camera. Got a bunch of potions, including just some life force, endurance, all that kind of stuff. I also did another solar eclipse, got a broken hero sword, and an Eye of Cthulhu, which this is the first yo-yo you can get, which is infinite time out. So that's really cool. It's really powerful. But we got the broken hero sword, which we wanted to get from Mothra, and that's going to allow us to combine our True Excalibur and our True Knight's Edge to give us the Terrorblade. So we have the Terrorblade now. Let's just annihilate these guys. They were interrupting me, and we'll get back to everything else after we get done with the pirates. So this is the Terrorblade. It is really, really powerful, but these are the pirates. They're really annoying. Although they give you a lot of money, and they have a couple of really good drops. That's a new thing. Pirate Ghost, I guess. But yeah, this is the Terrorblade. It is really, really powerful. And did we even get a good modifier? We got a decent modifier. Not like the best, but yeah, let's hopefully get through these pirates fairly quickly. Yeah, what do we don't really need anything from the pirates. They do have a couple of good drops. The discount card, the golden chest, golden furniture in general, but the discount card is really good. So what is this ghost thing? Pirate's Curse. Huh. The gold ring, and a couple other things, but I had initially wanted to summon the pirates in a long time ago, so that we could get money for the Clementator, but that didn't work out, so didn't end up doing that. Anyways, we have a couple other things. We have a couple life fruits. We can go ahead and pop those. We are, what, 450 HP out of 500 max? So we're getting close. But let's just finish off these pirates as quickly as possible so that we can move on to the things we want to do. And we got a pirate ship. Luckily, we have the UFO, which is amazing. And there we go. There goes the pirate ship, and let's just murderate everybody else. Yeah, this event is at our level pretty easy. So it's just a matter of kind of cleaning up quickly so we can get on to the things we want to do. And unfortunately not getting any drops, but okay, we'll heal. I'm taking a little bit of damage. But yeah, this was not how I anticipated starting the episode today, but it's okay. We'll live. The pirates are defeated. Just clean up the stragglers and collect a bunch of money. So yeah, I did a little bit of stuff off camera. There was a full moon, so I actually ended up getting the Lucky Moon charm, which drops from werewolves. And yeah, we've got so much stuff from the pirates. Ow, that's a slime. I am growing some pumpkins because we're gonna need those. I bought some pumpkin seeds from the Dryad. Nothing major there. We'll put that there. And these don't really have anything that goes in them yet, so we're just gonna deposit everything except for the pumpkins. We need the pumpkins. And we're gonna put the yo-yo away. We're not using yo-yos. We're not set up to use yo-yos, so we're not gonna worry about it. Anyways, I got the Lucky Moon charm and combined. Oh, we got the pirate. I forgot about him. Combined with the moon shell, we can make the combined with the Neptune shell, we can make the moon shell. And with this, we can combine it with the celestial stone to make the celestial shell, which unfortunately is arcane, but is a really, really good item. We can wear it in vanity slots as well, so Let's do that. I don't think we need the horseshoe balloon anymore. But let's just switch things around a little bit. And honestly, the Celestial Cell is going to be the best thing for us right now. And yeah, I did go ahead and make another set of turtle armor. You'll see why in a little bit, but let's go ahead and deposit our money. And the first thing we're going to work on today, we're going to summon up the golem and collect the rest of the beetle husks that we need. And maybe some other things, who knows. But we'll just put this right here-ish. And summon in the golem. And we have the Terra Blade, so this should be a lot easier. Plus, we have a big arena with plenty of healing stuff, so it should be even easier. I can't really hit him there, so let's just use the Possessed Hatchet. And we can honestly just fly up here. Can't do much to us. You can shoot lasers at us, but can't really hit us. Let's go ahead and heal, though. And I think we can annihilate the golem pretty quickly. Alright, so we got the Pixel, which is really nice. We also got the Eye of the Golem, which is also a pretty good item. So the Pixel is better than our Pickaxe Axe. So we're going to replace those. And I'm just going to dump things wherever, because I don't care anymore. We're getting close to the end of this, so those were the potions. That's fine. So I do need to make sure that I have the armor piercing. That would be nice. And I want to see, because I can't remember, what does this do? Oh, right. We can combine it with our Avenger Emblem to make something even better. So the Avenger Emblem gives us 12% increased damage. Eye of the Golem gives us increased critical strike, 10%. This gives us 10% damage, 8% critical strike. The Destroyer Emblem, it's pretty good. And a Traveling Merchant, another one actually. This is the second one in a row that I've gotten. Kind of cool. Anyways, we have 16. And let's see, we need 4, 12, 18. We need 18. I think we need 24 in total. So we're going to have to kill the golem again. But before we do, where is... Traveling Merchant is over in the jungle. That is the bad thing about separating our town, our villagers, our NPCs, is this guy can spawn wherever. Doesn't have anything I want though, so let's go back to spawn. Let's summon the golem in one more time and destroy him. We should probably try to get a good prefix onto our Terra Blade. Now this is one of the last swords that we need for our for the Zenith. There's only 3 more blades that we can get without defeating the Moon Lord, and then the Moon Lord drops 2. But unfortunately, one of them we haven't gotten lucky enough to find, because it is a world generation thing, and yeah, unfortunately hasn't shown up. Let's just possess Hatchet the rest, and let's make sure we heal. Don't want to die to the golem anymore, but we're about to get an upgrade in armor, and yeah, we can tank the rest of the golem. And we got the Golem's Fist, which is a melee weapon. It is a really cool, like, flail-type weapon. Pretty cool. Not really anything I care about, but, you know, let's go ahead and get the armor, the Beetle Armor. And we can talk about why I have 2 sets of the Turtle Scale Mail. Well, to put it simply, there is a Beetle Helmet. Cool. There are Beetle Leggings. Cool. And then there are 2 different Beetle chest plates. One is the Scale Mail. The other is the Shell. Now, shell is more defense, a lot more defense, and it is very defensive. The scale mail is higher melee damage and melee speed. So we're going to go for the defensive one for now. And that gives us a set bonus of beetles protecting us from damage. So over time, if we don't take damage, we'll spawn these beetles. And they reduce damage from a single hit for like 40% or something like that. So let's fight the golem one last time, and we'll get the other set of armor, and then we can head out and do what I want to do today. So on one hand, more defense. If you don't take damage for a little bit, then you take a lot less damage. It's just a matter of what kind of attack style you want to play as. Do you want to be more offensive, or do you want to be more defensive? And I think having the option to do both is going to be best. So let's steal. And I'm just going to tank it. We can back up for a minute. And then get the defense. And then we need to really back up. And get some health. But the golem's almost dead, so we should be fine. That was a little closer than I'd like, but I was playing a lot riskier. And we got a heat ray, which is not useful. It is a magic weapon, can't use it. Anyways, we have some pumpkins. Now, why do we need pumpkins? Well, today what I want to do is summon in the Pumpkin Moon. And that is a pseudo-seasonal event that is really, really good. For us, because it has what we need in terms of progression. So let's go ahead and make the other Beetle Armor. So we need the scale mail, and I will just keep that on us, and then we can deposit everything else in here. And then before we go off, I want to see what is it exactly that we need to get the Pumpkin Moon. We need the Pumpkin Moon Medallion. We need 30 pumpkins and some hollow bars, plus some Ectoplasm. So it's hollow bars that we need. That should not be doable, actually. I don't know if... Okay, we have 10 hollow bars. Is that enough? We also need more pumpkins, but that's not too much of a problem. Okay, that is exactly enough, and we need 5 ectoplasms. So, to get ectoplasm, we need to go to the dungeon. Luckily, we can teleport over here now. And, yeah, we gotta go to the dungeon and avoid attacking these guys for now. And we need to just head down here and try to find some enemies to fight. We need to find enemies that have a decent amount of health, because only those will summon in what are called dungeon spirits. Now, this is something that we haven't been able to find yet, because they don't spawn until after Plantera is defeated. Well, we've defeated Plantera now, so we can fight dungeon spirits. And the dungeon spirits drop ectoplasm. Ectoplasm is used for a couple of different things. Most notably, it's used for a couple of these pseudo-events, the Pumpkin Moon and the Frost Moon. But then it is also used for a lot of... it's the magic armor set, I do believe, uses the ectoplasm. So we're just going to head down, hopefully not die, and then... You know what? Let's go ahead and switch armors. We have considerably less defense, but we're going to attack a lot faster and do a lot more damage. So why not? So we just need to find some things that will summon in dungeon spirits, and then we can go from there. So let's just get... Wow, we are so slow. The slow effect is surprisingly effective. But yeah, we just need to find a bunch of guys. I think they have to have at least like 200 HP. If I could find a couple of very special enemies, it'd be really nice. So with Plantera being defeated, there are a few new enemies that are spawning. Which, if we could find them, that would be awesome. One in particular would be useful to us, but they spawn based on their, on the backgrounds of the dungeon, and I don't remember which ones are which, so who knows? Hard to tell. So let's just... Well, there's one. That was Bone Lee, and that is who I'm actually looking for, so... what we're going to do... So if he's going to spawn in this area... that is another one, the Skeleton Commando. Not too useful for us, but could spawn in the Dungeon Spirits. But we haven't seen any of those yet. There's one, and I got 2 Ectoplasm. Probably didn't even see it, because I didn't. I was looking at here, to be perfectly honest. But, So I think this background is good for what we need it for. I don't need a key. So there was another one. Immediately disappeared. Is that a mimic or an actual chest? That's an actual chest. Has next to nothing in it. Let's just go ahead and loot it and get rid of it so I don't question it ever again. Alright, so we just need to find 1 or 2 more dungeon spirits, get a little bit more ectoplasm, and then we can just kind of head out. Now the let's open this. Why not? Take the gold. We'll loot it all. Why not? So the Pumpkin Moon is a night event, so we do need to, hurry up. But there's been next to nothing spawning, which is a little weird. Just kind of head up here. I don't know why I was stuck on that, but I was. We might have the issue of the dungeon being too narrow and nothing spawning in the actual dungeon. Everything's spawning around it. But hopefully we can find... Is that a water candle? That is a water candle. That should help a little bit to get things to spawn a little bit more often in here. But this is a completely new area. This is going to all break away. And it is just a pit. Alright. So, what's in here? I don't have another key. I didn't pick up the other key, so I can't tell. Let's just light things up. And that is a brown chest. Those are relatively rare. It does have a key. We can loot everything in it. And then come over here. I can never remember which paintings are really rare. There's a couple of paintings that are incredibly rare, and I can never remember which ones are which. So I'm going to grab the painting, because I think it might be one. Otherwise, it's just a popular one. Alright, let's loot everything again, because why not? There is a ton of things that I can hear, but I can see basically nothing. So yeah, I would love it if we can get through this. There we go. And we got the Shadow Beam Staff, something that is completely useless to us because it's a magic weapon. This dungeon is huge. There is the ice. Okay, so there is a lot of this dungeon left to explore that I never really did. Okay. That's cool. Anyways, we have the 5 ectoplasm. Let's go home. Let's drop everything off. And we're going to save those. That was pretty much everything. Cursed Skull Banner is the only thing we have left. And then the Shadow Beam Staff, which, like I said, is a magic weapon. Can't use it. Believe all of this. Alright, so we just need to get enough pumpkins to make a medallion. And I think, just because I'm a little bit worried about how easily we'll be able to take on the pumpkin moon, let's go ahead and just start it. And it is an event. So there are different enemies. The faster we get through the waves, the better things will be, because later waves will give us more chances to get what we need. Now, there is a lot of these guys. So scarecrows and splinterings should be pretty easy, pretty quick, so long as enough things spawn. And we need to get to the pumpkin, which I believe is like wave 10-ish. But we found our first mini-boss, who is over here, Morning Wood, and pretty easy. There's not much that we want from this other than okay, let's change up a little bit of stuff. Let's do that. If we're gonna stay in our UFO for most of this, we don't need any movement abilities, and we should be able to kill things pretty easily. Now, apart from the pumpkin, there's not much we want from most things in this, because a lot of it is summoning items, which isn't really going to do much for us. But here is our first pumpkin. So let's just try to kill him as quickly as possible, and hopefully we get the drop the first try. We got nothing. And the pumpkin moon is over. No, it's not. We just have other things. Luckily, there is another pumpkin. Let's try to kill him before he despawns. And no luck. Oh, I don't have any of that stuff on. I forgot. But yeah, so this was obviously not going to be super useful. Not going to do too much. We can at least try to fight another pumpkin and hopefully kill him before he despawns. Nothing he grabbed, but this time I'm going to get back in before we die. Let's grab our gold. So yeah, I'm surprised that the pumpkin moon is still going on. Another pumpkin. Let's just try to kill him before he despawns. And before we die. Nope. Ah, dang it. So that is the pumpkin moon. Another event thing. I will probably collect more supplies for that. And something that we'll kind of plan to do in the coming episodes is probably next episode. I'll try to gather up a couple of those. And let's put our equipment back on. So I'll probably try to gather up a couple of those, and we can go from there. Try to get. So unfortunately, we need to get more pumpkins. So I'll have to probably go grow some more of those. I don't think we can plant these. I think they place, like, actual pumpkin blocks. By the way, the pick saw is also a saw. It will work as an axe. We technically don't need the axe anymore. But yeah, anyways, I need to go collect more things. We are getting close to having most everything we need for the Zenith. We only need, let me pull out my list of things. So we currently only need the Enchanted Sword, which can be found in shrines. I haven't found any shrines in this world. Typically you see them from the top. I haven't seen anything. We'll look more thoroughly another time. Might be something there, but I don't know. But yeah, the shrines are one thing that we need to find. Otherwise, we need to do a lot of fishing. You can get an Enchanted Sword and a golden crate. We need the Horseman's Blade, which drops from the Pumpkin, which is what we were just doing. The Influx Waver, which comes from the Martian Madness event. So we'll need to do that a couple more times, probably only once. And then Star Wrath and Meowmere, which both drop from the Moon Lord. So we'll have to kill the Moon Lord quite a few times. But yeah, that's it. So we need to do the Pumpkin Moon and the Martian Madness, get those drops. I think that's what we'll try to focus on next time and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!